Hello everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with a tabletop airsoft pistol review for you. Today we're featuring the KJWorks KP-06 1911 HI-CAPA Blowback Airsoft pistol. This pistol is available in our Canada Replica Airgun store that's situated at replicaairguns.ca. So let's talk about the specifications. This pistol is made by KJWorks out of Taiwan. It is a CO2 semi-auto blowback pistol with a mostly metal design. This gun has a full-size dropout metal magazine that holds the airsoft BBs and CO2. Now those would be 6mm plastic airsoft BBs, not 4.5mm steel BBs. This gun again uses 12-gram CO2 cartridges and shoots 6mm airsoft plastic BBs. The magazine holds 28 rounds and the gun weighs 2.6 pounds or 1180 grams. This is a true single action only pistol with a rated FPS of 366 plus. Now this is a replica of a 1911, it's more of a tactical 1911. That would be your typical 45 semi-auto 1911. It is unlicensed. It does come in this nice cardboard box. It says full metal on it, but I'll show you that there are some plastic parts. Okay, CO2 version. So I imagine there are gas mags for it. We only import the CO2 mags because they have a higher velocity and we need to get it up in that 366 plus FPS range. Now in the box you'll find a manual. Got a schematic here. That's for the magazine. And you can see here things not to do. Right? Fun, funky pictures. Okay, how to disassemble the gun. Another schematic of the gun, parts list. Also comes with a nice little box of 6mm plastic BBs, or bullets. And it comes with a couple tools here, a couple Allen keys for adjusting and tightening the CO2. Alright, let's quickly compare it to the KP-07. This is another 1911 tactical pistol, not as aggressive, it doesn't have quite as long, well it's pretty close to the length, but this has got the heavy slide, heavy frame, full frame that comes all the way forward. Definitely a more aggressive gun. You can see it's just wider in general. The grips, it's kind of hard to see here, but the grips, even the slide is heavier, thicker. You can see that, right? Okay, see the grip size. You do have the flared magazine, but the grips themselves are quite a bit wider. This is the double stack magazine. Alright, at this point I'm going to do a walk around. We'll take a look. This pistol, really no markings, or very few markings on this gun. Okay, again you have the extended frame all the way forward with the rail, big rail on it. Okay. That's all metal. Now this part here is plastic, the trigger guard, and it's sort of like a one piece into the grips. Okay, very solid though. You're not going to have any problems with this breaking or anything like that. It's very heavy, so don't worry about this part being plastic. You do have the metal flared magazine here, or grip right by the magazine. Okay, metal trigger, metal slide catch release. Okay. Ambidextrous safety, this is the left side one obviously. Right. Working grip safety, beaver tail. So there's the other side safety, which does work, by the way. Safety does work, so you're not going to want to do this and leave it off and hope that it's safe. It's not, it still releases. Be aware of that. Okay, really nice grips. Love the pattern. So there you go, you do have your KJWorks markings there, and you're made in Taiwan. Okay, flared barrel, floating barrel, and really nice sights. Green dot. They're like the fluorescent basically. What do you call them? Basically the light passes through them. I always forget things when I'm reviewing. Fiber optic, that's it. Fiber optic. Okay, just gorgeous gun, really. Let's take a look at the magazine. Okay, here it is. Now when loading, you can load through the bottom there. It's a little wider. The channel gets a little wider so you can load through the bottom. Just release the follower. Your CO2, basically push that in, pop that off. Your CO2 goes in here. The cap goes back on. When you're done, we'll keep that out for now. Again, nice. And the sights are fully adjustable up and side to side windage and elevation. Right, let's field strip this gun. Now, you'll generally want to put this piece right in line with that, hold it, and then pop out the slide catch release. You can see that here. So pop that out. Okay. Once your slide catch release is popped out, you just slide it forward. Now I'm not going to disassemble this more because what you need to do is put a tool in here and here so that you can unscrew this part. So this part comes out, the rod comes forward, and then you can take the gun apart and you can get at, well, even without that, you can still get, let's see if you can see this, you can still get at the hop up. Okay, so there's a hop up. You don't need to take the barrel out to get at the hop up. Hopefully you can see that. A little bit dark in there. But you can get at the hop up without taking the gun right apart there. Alright, so let's put this back together. In reverse order. Okay. All back together. Alright. Really heavy blowback. Awesome. So let's talk quickly about my pre-test performance results. Now I got, using 5 shots to the chronograph, using 0.20 gram BBs on a full CO2, I averaged 331 FPS. There was a few higher, a few lower. Wasn't exactly a warm day. So the KP-06 should shoot up in that 366 FPS on a warmer day, no problem. Now I did get a nice 2-inch grouping here. There's the top one, bottom one just a hair over 2 inches, but really nice, really well centered. 3 right on the bullseye. So this gun performed really well. Well centered vertically, horizontally. And it has a true 1911 single action trigger. It's very light, it's very nice, with really hard blowback. And as you saw in the walk around, those fiber optic sights look really great. Easy to see your target on just about any background. Alright, so at this point we're going to talk about some of the pros and the cons for the KJWorks KP-06 1911 HI-CAPA. Now this gun's pretty much an all metal pistol with the exception of the plastic grips and trigger guard. So it has a nice heavy weight to it. You'll also find it has a full, very long blowback operation which gives the KP-06 exceptional recoil. And as with all the KJWorks pistols, the fit and finish is top notch. Now, the high capacity full-size dropout magazine holds a maximum of 28 rounds and of course the CO2. That's always nice. And as you saw in the pre-test results, it was very accurate, getting a nice 2-inch grouping at 30 feet out, very well centered on the target. Now I do like the green dot, or I should say fiber optic sights that are fully adjustable for windage and elevation. And it has nice stainless steel featuring you'll find throughout the barrel, the trigger, the flared mag well, the hammer. Gives this gun a nice look. It also has a nice long rail for attaching accessories at the front there. And this gun is fully field strippable. Couple cons, the grips are fairly wide on this pistol, so if you have small hands it may be a little bit difficult. It's also a fairly heavy gun. Now on the day that I tested it, it was a little cool, so the FPS was a little bit lower than I was expecting, but still perfectly suited for airsoft wars. It's not going to be too hot. Now one last con, not really a big deal, but to field strip this gun or to take the barrel out, you will need some tools to do that. Seemed a little strange, but not a big deal. Alright, thanks for watching another Replica Airguns Tabletop Airsoft review. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Again, this gun is available in our replicaAirguns.ca online web store. And don't forget to check out our other products we have for sale over at replicaAirguns.com for the US and replicaAirguns.ca for Canada, where we sell air guns, BB guns, blank guns, knives, and other accessories. I'll also be putting a link in the description of this video for you to buy it, and also for you to check out my written post where I'll have some additional photos there for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.